Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town. And the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too. And all of it adds up to make... Hits one! Goal!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for. A player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
What about that, Jim Beglin?
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
Leicester have an early lead. Good start. Umtiti. Rakitic. Jordi Alba. This could spell danger. Maddison. Ricardo Pereira. Maddison. Johnny Evans. Fuchs. Ndidi. And here's Iheanacho. Forward it goes. And it's Luis Suarez.
There's a lot of movement going on. There's no shortage of options.
So I guess they're looking to play around their opponents as opposed to through them.
Yeah, the style is designed to dominate the ball, and so you dominate your opponents.
Dembele. And here's Messi. Well, it's a scoreline to raise the eyebrow. 1-0 to the underdogs. Iheanacho. Now it's Vardy. Going through. Vardy. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. And here's Iheanacho. Hits one! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Maddison. Vardy. Over to the left. And here's Vardy. Messi. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Maddison. And here's Vardy. Rakitic. And it's Messi. That's not going to make it. And here's Suarez. There has been just the early goal here, and it's 1-0. Roberto. He's got away. Tielemans. Leicester are in control here on the brink of half-time. Maddison! Cut out in the nick of time. A chance! Has a shot! It's in! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Leicester are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Leicester grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
And it's Roberto. That'll be the final action of the first half. So, who's on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Leicester sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And we're already back underway here. And here's Suarez. Tielemans. Ndidi. Johnny Evans. Ricardo Pereira. He's through the middle. He's gone for it! Goal! The second half off to a spectacular start. Well, you've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Suarez is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
And the shot! Iñaki Peña did well the first time, nothing he could do about the follow-up.
That's just great play, Peter. A textbook example for any wannabe footballers out there on positioning and movement.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Ricardo Pereira. Dembele. Rakitic. Dembele. Tielemans. Ndidi. Ricardo Pereira. And it's played forward. Tielemans. Plays a clever pass. Pinged forward. Has he found his man? Maddison. Iheanacho. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Ball's loose. Who's getting there? That is terrific skill. Maddison proving impossible to wrestle off the ball. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Roberto. Barcelona going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Jordi Alba. And it's Dembele. Oh, he's in! Tielemans. Fuchs. And that's been won straight back. Rakitic. He's picked him out. And here's Messi. Ricardo Pereira did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Rakitic. And here's Suarez. Ndidi. Maddison. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Johnny Evans drives it forward. Jordi Alba. Dembele. Messi. Maddison battles to win it back. It's come loose. Messi pings it out wide. Dembele. Chance to shoot. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And there aren't many who'd be prepared to wind up a shot from this far out. And that's that. Leicester a victory here, and on balance they were worth it. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Leicester have just reminded us why we love this game so much. The seemingly impossible is proven otherwise, and they merit great praise.
That's it for tonight's match. So it just remains for me to thank Jim Duggan alongside me, and to wish you all Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. The action has already started. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Samuel Umtiti. He's a very fine defender, of course, but it's what he contributes offensively that I find very impressive, Peter. When he plays in his favourite left centre-back position, he's able to use the fact that he's left-footed to step away from the press and just stride upfield, lifting the tempo and getting his team moving.
Yeah, I must agree, especially in view of his ability to lead and organise the defence. And it's Messi. He's got options out wide. Great leap! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Ricardo Pereira goes on a charge down the left. Tielemans. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy.
He's had a shot! Perez shoots! There it is! Ter Stegen did well the first time. Nothing he could do about the follow-up.
That's just top-notch. Showed exactly why he follows it up every time. Keeper struggles to hold on to it. Ball breaks kindly. He's always about.
Leicester draw first blood here.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
And here's Vardy. Quick glance at goal. Big chance!
Oh, it's die-hard.
Vardy! He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Chance! Jordi Alba. Barcelona are working the ball as only they can.
Yeah, Peter, and it's a style that requires players of high-caliber technique to move the ball about quickly in tight areas.
Jordi Alba. Leicester are enjoying this surprise lead. And here's Suarez. Griezmann. Rakitic. And here's Jordi Alba. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. They're guilty of lacking inventiveness here. It's all broken down. And it's Perez. Tielemans. Now it's Luis Suarez. Rakitic. Leicester leading by one and looking very comfortable on it. Umtiti. Leicester are leading with half-time drawing close.
Perez.
Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Jordi Alba plays it forward. Gorgeous control there. Luis Suarez. Nicely controlled. And here's Rakitic. Lovely feet. Luis Suarez. Jordi Alba. And the half-time whistle goes. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football. It still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Leicester come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. And the game has already resumed here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Piqué. And it's Roberto. Rakitic. Perez. Maddison. Tielemans. Perez. Well played, he saw that coming. Roberto. And it's been taken straight back. Umtiti. Hoists it forward. And it's Messi. And here's Suarez.
Suarez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Jordi Alba. Still just a single goal between the sides. Jordi Alba tries to get it forward quickly. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Rakitic. Barcelona keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Rakitic. Griezmann tries to stroke it through.
Barcelona showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Spot on, Peter.
Rakitic. Jordi Alba. Rakitic. Rakitic. And here's Griezmann. And it's Rakitic. And here's Suarez. Griezmann.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
And the ball's come out.
Barcelona are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
And here's Vardy. Foot in. Johnny Evans. Tielemans. Leicester are on the verge of a pretty special win, but they've got some hanging on to do here.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Maddison. Leicester need to hold on. And there goes the final whistle. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it, but that was enough. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I'm sure a more comfortable margin.
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. And already we're underway here.
Amati.
Ndidi. Amati. Tielemans. And that's been won straight back. Oh, good ball. Big chance! Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping. There's a lot of movement going on. There's no shortage of options.
So I guess they're looking to play around their opponents as opposed to through them.
Yeah, the style is designed to dominate the ball, and so you dominate your opponents.
Amati gets it back, and it's played forward. Piqué. Griezmann. Roberto. It is deadlocked. Rakitic. And here's Suarez.
Suarez really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
And it's Rakitic. Luis Suarez. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. It's Griezmann!
That's a cracking strike, and it may have stung the palms of the keeper.
Perez. Good ball. Vardy!
Well, the goalkeeper would have helped to make his mind up on how he was going to finish it.
Leicester break the deadlock.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Messi. And it's Messi. Umtiti. Leicester are enjoying this surprise lead. Maddison with a good steal, well played. Hoists it forward. Nicely measured pass. Perez. Well positioned to make that interception. Tielemans. Perez. Rakitic. Messi. And here's Suarez. And here's Griezmann. Messi. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Leicester looking odds-on to go in at the break with their advantage intact. And here's Messi. Gets away from his... He's gone for it! In for the follow-up! And in it goes! They are right back in business! Deflection may or may not have made a difference. Little matter, it is his. That has certainly made things interesting.
Look, this is not for the faint-hearted, Peter. This is hard and fast football.
The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Leicester seemed to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read and dealt with.
Piqué. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. It's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. There's the whistle then to start the second half. Jordi Alba. Umtiti. Piqué. And here's Messi. It's Griezmann! Rakitic. And it's Griezmann. That's offside. Yes, it is. Ricardo Pereira, Albrighton, Tielemans, dinks one in, Perez gets flagged offside. Roberto. Jordi Alba. Rakitic. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Rakitic. Umtiti. Jordi Alba. Rakitic. And here's Suarez. Griezmann, and he's there to cut it out. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Tielemans. And here's Vardy. Perez! Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Messi. He's made sure that that won't get through. And here's Suarez. Griezmann. Now it's Messi. Look at the defender bombing forward. And here's Griezmann going for goal. Ndidi. Ricardo Pereira puts his foot on the gas. Tielemans. Perez. It's Perez! Griezmann already, of course, on the score sheet. Forward it goes. And it's Perez. And here's Vardy. Can't get the better of his opposite number. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Barcelona have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Out to the left it goes. Perez has a goal!
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Barcelona really looking like men possessed. They need to if they want to win it. Gets wrestled off the ball. Umtiti. Dembele. And here's Suarez. Oh, what a ball! A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Across the field it goes. And here's Suarez. Into the middle. Defending of the desperate variety. Vardy. Albrighton. And there goes the of that. And you with the outcome. Square in the end. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Leicester can take a lot from this. They were expected to be well beaten, but determination produced a very fair result.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. This must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does. He's had a shot! He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And here's all Brighton. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Perez. Vardy. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Leicester have themselves a chance from the spot to get them off and running. Time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, and he smashed it right down the middle. It was just as well the keeper didn't hold his position.
Leicester take the early advantage. Rakitic. Barcelona are working the ball as only they can.
Yeah, Peter, and it's a style that requires players of high-caliber technique to move the ball about quickly in tight areas.
And it's Rakitic. Leicester are already ahead, the perfect start.
Well, they've managed to get their noses in front early because they've been much quicker out of the stalls. They've set a high tempo and intensity and look as though they want it much more at the moment.
Tielemans. Ricardo Pereira. Perez. Has a pop! He has done it! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Leicester take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Messi. And here's Griezmann. Griezmann. Plays it out to the wing. And here's Jordi Alba. Nelson Semedo. Rakitic. That intervention was very necessary. Barcelona claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. And he just whacks it away. Vardy with good energy in defence as well.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help.
Oh, real danger here! There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. And it's all Brighton. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Jordi Alba. Piqué. Messi. Griezmann. Ricardo Pereira with a good steal, well played. Now it's Vardy. Gets the better of his man. Oh, well played, he needed to get that right. Well, the crowd, oh, terrible pass. Griezmann. And it's played forward. Now it's Messi. Rakitic with the crossfield ball. PK. Messi. PK. PK was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He gets has a pop! Griezmann. Semedo plays it forward. Now it's Luis Suarez. Rakitic. Oh, they can break here. Perez. And he's on his way! It's a fine challenge and it goes his way. There's the end of the first half.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Leicester sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And we are already promptly back underway. No reported change to either side during the break. And it's Rakitic. And here's Suarez. He's Luis Suarez! Good idea, just poorly executed. Ricardo Pereira. Luis Suarez. Hoists it high. Now it's Luis Suarez. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Tielemans. Oh, real chance! Albrighton goes looking. Just brushed off the ball there. Ricardo Pereira. And it's Vardy. Griezmann. Ricardo Pereira. Leicester are 2 up. And here's Perez. And here's Vardy. Oh, that had to be more accurate. Forward it goes. Jordi Alba. And here's Suarez. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Well, he has great set-piece prowess. I think you know what's coming, but stopping it, another matter.
Suarez ready to try one. Luis Suarez! Only partially clear. Rakitic. And here's Griezmann. He's gone for it! And they've been caught out here. In for the follow-up. It's in. Just one goal in it now. Game on. Suarez with a predatory goal.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Doanlq tries to get it forward quickly. Vardy. Dinks one in. Perez shoots! And the ball's come out. Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Maddison with the short one. Played into the middle. Timely intervention. Maddison tries to dink it in.
Leicester are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Amati does well to read it and intercepts. Tielemans has created one goal already. He tries a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose! And that would have won it.
Perez really did let them off the hook. They could have wrapped it all up.
They've played it short.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
He's there to his shapes to shoot! It's a goal! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Leicester go 2 up and into a position of real strength. He's had that put on a plate. Goes for goal!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Now it's Vardy. Good ball. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And here's Suarez. Albrighton. Maddison. Looking to break out here. He's through. Perez. Oh, shooting chance! Yes! And surely that settles it. There was to be only... And that is that. Leicester are irresistible here. Dominant, utterly ruthless. Only ever one result, a comfortable win. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, I have to admit, Peter, that I had this marked down as a draw at best, but their tactical approach and industry was superb.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect... He's had a shot! There's an early warning shot across the bow.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly not great precision.
Too much on that, it's gone out. Titi, PK. And that's put paid to a promising move. Well, he's made sure that that won't get through. PK. And it's Messi. He could be in here. Now it's Perez. Perez. That's really nice. Now, what next? Vardy has alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Nelson Semedo. Tielemans.
There's a lot of movement going on. There's no shortage of options.
So I guess they're looking to play around their opponents as opposed to through them.
Yeah, the style is designed to dominate the ball, and so you dominate your opponents.
Nelson Semedo. Rakitic. Good challenge, he just stood firm. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Tielemans goes looking. Over to the left. Gray. It's loose. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Messi. And here's Dembele. Ball's loose, who's getting there? It's Luis Suarez! And it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Vardy. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Nelson Semedo. Rakitic. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Umtiti. Wage. Umtiti. And here's Dembele. He's there to receive it. Chilwell. Gray tries to get it forward quickly. Vardy. He's gone for it! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Leicester draw first blood here.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Johnny Evans finds himself eased off the ball. Messi. The final action of the first half. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Leicester happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And we're already... Hits one! That's good defending, very good defending. The ball's loose, and he's after it. Wage. Just brushed off the ball there. Tielemans. A scorer already in the game. Dembele. Umtiti. Wage. Now it's Rakitic. And it's Rakitic. Rakitic. And the shot! And again the keeper stands strong.
Well, look, believe me when I tell you that goalkeepers work harder than anyone else in training, and that's why, to be top class on match day, that was a majestic stop.
Tielemans is there, and he can get that clear. He's in! Out towards the flank. Rakitic. It's a brilliant interception.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Just has to be done.
Has a goal! He scored! And with that goal comes comfort. With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
Leicester take a two-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And here's Luis Suarez! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Suarez is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
And it's Dembele. It's Luis Suarez! Oh, brilliant stop from Schmeichel!
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Rakitic. Rakitic. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. And it's Rakitic. Perez. Tielemans. Now it's Vardy. Perez. Gray. This is promising. Vardy. Chance to shoot. Chance! And it's there! And they are cruising away. Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. That had to be more accurate. Hoists it forward. Forward it goes. Gray looks to dink one in. He's got away. Perez! Rakitic. PK. Oh, really tidy interchange. It has got through to him. Dashing forward at pace. Now it's Perez. Gets the better of his man. Keeper's ball. And that will be the final act. Leicester a class apart. Opponents torn apart. They are comprehensive winners. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Leicester have just reminded us why we love this game so much. The seemingly impossible is proven otherwise. They merit great praise.
Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And here's Vardy. And they've been caught out. Chance! Goal! Terrible error, duly punished. Leicester have an early lead. Good start. Messi. And Didi gets it back. Albrighton. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Leicester are already ahead, the perfect start.
Well, they've managed to get their noses in front early because they've been much quicker out of the stalls. They've set a high tempo and intensity and look as though they want it much more at the moment.
And it's Vardy. Maddison. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
There's a lot of movement going on. There's no shortage of options.
So I guess they're looking to play around their opponents as opposed to through them.
Yeah, the style is designed to dominate the ball, and so you dominate your opponents.
He's had a look! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Morgan. Ndidi. That had to be more accurate. It was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Forward it goes. And here's Messi. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Ball through needs to be good here. Oh, real danger here. Dembele. And here's Griezmann. Perez. Albrighton. Oh, Red, he sorted that out. Roberto. Now it's Griezmann, and it's Messi. And the finish! It's in! Barcelona are back in business. That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, and
Leicester have a free kick. Albrighton. Jordi Alba. Piqué. Roberto. And it's Messi. Dembele. Now it's Griezmann. Messi. Well played, he saw that coming. Albrighton. Albrighton. It's Perez! Ricardo Pereira cuts it out. Roberto goes steaming forward. Gets the better of his man. Maddison. Now it's Vardy. Played down the flank. Lovely feet. Albrighton. Could be a chance here. Perez. Titi tries to get it forward quickly. There is the half-time whistle. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. Already up and running for the second half.
Leicester playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
Maddison. Ndidi. Brought forward. What does he try from here? Perez. Hoists it forward. That has put a stop to that. And it's Rakitic. Doanlq. More than happy to take the muscular approach. That's not going to make it. Doanlq. And here's Griezmann. Good ball. Messi! He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
And it's Albright. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Get a throw in. Messi. Brings it forward. Griezmann. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Maddison. Ndidi. And here's Perez. Perez has a hit! He scored! And again they hit the front! Perez duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Leicester get themselves into the lead. It's a brilliant interception. And it's played forward. Rakitic. Now it's Messi. Griezmann. Rakitic. Plays a clever pass. He's had the shoots! Really well taken goal. Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Just so calm under pressure.
Oh, this fella...
And Vardy! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Vardy sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Messi. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And here's Doanlq. Rakitic.
Barcelona merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Shaped for an overhead. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Griezmann very nearly made that count from a combination of luck and good judgment.
Maddison. Maddison goes looking. And it's Griezmann. Rakitic. Now surely!
Barcelona showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Going for goal! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Ndidi. He's got through.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Jordi Alba.
Time is ticking away, and they're playing as if they're defending a lead. They've got to get it up the pitch.
Perez. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So it's ended in a draw, graft and everything apart from a winning goal that never came. An intriguing contest, a result which at least partly satisfies. Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Samuel Umtiti. He's a very fine defender, of course, but it's what he contributes offensively that I find very impressive, Peter. When he plays in his favourite left centre-back position, he's able to use the fact that he's left-footed to step away from the press and just stride upfield, lifting the tempo and getting his team moving.
Yeah, the scourge of so many strikers. Rakitic drives it forward. Battles to win it back. It's come loose. And here's Dembele.
There's a lot of movement going on. There's no shortage of options.
So I guess they're looking to play around their opponents as opposed to through them.
Yeah, the style is designed to dominate the ball, and so you dominate your opponents.
Umtiti. Dembele.
Well, both sides have actually looked poor going forward. We've hardly seen anything meaningful yet.
Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Vardy. That's a decent ball. Vardy. Shot at goal! Griezmann. Rakitic going full tilt down the left. Ricardo Pereira hoists it forward. He's there to receive it. Has a hit! And he's done it!
Leicester are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Leicester draw first blood here.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Doanlq. Just brushed off the ball there. Vardy with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Tielemans. And it's Messi. Rakitic. And here's Griezmann. And here's Griezmann. Dembele. Foot in. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. That is simply superb! A finish right from the top draw. Dispatched expertly, nicely done. That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go on better, possibly.
Has a goal! Dembele. Rakitic. Jordi Alba. Doanlq. Piqué. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Rakitic. And here's Griezmann. Gets wrestled off the ball. Played back in. Rakitic. Umtiti. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the teams level. And they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. Barcelona get the ball rolling in the second half. Back to the keeper and try something new. Ter Stegen. Piqué. Dembele. And here's Griezmann. Sönchu. Ricardo Pereira. Ndidi. Forward it goes. There's the through ball. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Tielemans with the short one. Perez, it's Perez! Jordi Alba. Rakitic. And it's Jordi Alba. Umtiti. Rakitic. And here's Griezmann. Jordi Alba. Time to deliver. Rakitic. And here's Griezmann. Dembele hits it! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either. This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight?
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
And here's Griezmann. Rakitic. Good idea, just poorly executed. Dembele. Rakitic. Dembele. A buccaneering run from the defender. Hits one! Just off target.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
It's Rakitic. And here's Griezmann. Gray. He's got through. He's through. It's one-on-one. Shapes to shoot. And that would have been some goal.
He was set on rounding it off in fitting style, but he couldn't make it fit.
And it's played forward. Jordi Alba. It's a throw-in. Titi goes back to base. Jordi Alba. Piqué. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Gray, looking to break out here. Gray. He's picked him out. Chance! Hits it! And they've got their lead back. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Leicester go into the lead.
Oh, this is fully deserved for me because they've shown great heart and spirit. It's there to win from here, or dare I say, throw it away now.
Good progress is made on the ball. Where to next? Ter Stegen can hoist it clear. And here's Perez. Perez! And that would have been game, set and match.
Perez really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. They've played it short.
Leicester are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
And that's a throw-in. Perez.
Leicester probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Arthur. And it's Vidal.
Barcelona have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
And here's Griezmann. Finds himself eased off the ball. A famous win, all but confirmed. They just need to hold on for a few more minutes. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Leicester are out on top. Hard fought, impossible to predict. In the end, though, only the result mattered. Would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
And it goes to show that when the motivation and tactics are right, anything is achievable. Thoroughly impressed with this.
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. It's Luis Suarez! They've scored!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
Barcelona are certainly a team that knows how to play their football as stylishly as you'll see. Tiki-taka at its very best, and they back it up with goals.
Barcelona take the early advantage. Looking for a corner. And it's been taken short. He's gone for it! And it's been taken straight back. Maddison.
There's a lot of movement going on. There's no shortage of options.
So I guess they're looking to play around their opponents as opposed to through them.
Yeah, the style is designed to dominate the ball, and so you dominate your opponents.
Ndidi. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Leicester seem to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read and dealt with.
Maddison. Messi did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Roberto. Todibo. Leicester are behind here despite their domination of possession. And here's Suarez. Ndidi. And it's Albrighton. Albrighton. And here's Vardy. Roberto. Todibo. Roberto. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Griezmann. Rakitic. Griezmann. Hoists it forward. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Roberto. Corner. And here's Griezmann. Oh, it's a foul there right on the edge of the box. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area.
Well, this certainly fits the bill when it comes to the man for the occasion.
This certainly looked... Messi! Oh, crossbar! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. He's brushed off the ball there. Rakitic going full tilt down the left. And he's cut it out. Maddison. Leicester are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Rakitic, and it's played forward. Now it's Messi. Oh, good interception. Roberto. Gets it back. Ter Stegen. And Titi. Titi goes looking. And here's Suarez. Nicely measured pass. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments. It ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So we're already into the second period. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Great chance here to level it up. Madison! Perez. Albrighton. Griezmann. Messi. And Didi battles to win it back. And here's Vardy.
Vardy really was well marshalled there, because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Nelson Semedo. Rakitic. Umtiti. Leicester still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Rakitic. Nelson Semedo. And he's there to cut it out. And the weighted pass. It's a brilliant interception. And Didi plays it forward. Now it's Perez. Madison. Roberto does well there. Alert.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it. Has a goal! Madison. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
And he's straight offside. Roberto. And back to base. Nelson Semedo. Rakitic. Nelson Semedo. Luis Suarez. He gets past his man. Madison tries to get it forward quickly. He's got through. Now it's Perez. Perez! Oh, that's a fine save!
Perez simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
So here comes the substitution. Strong punch. Messi. Tielemans. Oh, what a ball! Vardy gets flagged offside. Oh, great ball, hits one!
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Can't get the better of his opposite number.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
And it's Griezmann. He's through the middle. Quick glance, has a hit!
Barcelona are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Ndidi.
Leicester are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Nelson Semedo. Todibo. Griezmann. And here's Messi. Messi gets it out to the wing. Gets the better of his man. Up to meet it! He's missed, but not by that far.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Forward it goes. And it's Perez. And here's Gray. Ricardo Pereira. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And here's Perez. Titi. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So it ends 1-0, an enthralling game and an agonisingly narrow defeat. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
That's a fairly demoralising loss. They hardly threatened, and this was about as insipid as it comes.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why would they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite...
It's Luis Suarez! Oh, denied brilliantly! Suarez really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Luis Suarez. It's a loose ball. MacArthur, and it's Ayew. He's picked him out. Now it's Benteke. Benteke! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast. Oh, it's an unusual turn of events, and it was... Well, that wasn't in the script, and you have to feel for him, Peter.
It's gone in!